let's take this thing for a drive and see how fun, aka boring, a 528e really is. Welcome everyone to our first drive in the 528e automatic E28 BMW. So last video we talked about the car, we showed you around, but this video I decided let's go ahead, first off, test out the new GoPro. We have a brand new GoPro here, since my other one so kindly blew up on me. GoPro 9, which is cool. And let's go around and drive this thing and see what it's like. Let you guys know what it's like to drive an economy model 80s BMW and how horribly boring it really is. So we are off, and first off, I just have to say, very, very comfortable car. E28s are really cool, and these old style comfort seats actually grip you kind of well. The rear is just really, really cool. It really, like, you kind of really fall into them. They're really like couch cushions. So, you know, the controls all work, and they work quick, faster than E34 motors. I will let you know that, which is pretty nice. So the seats are comfortable. The space in here is not that bad. These are pretty small cars, especially for a 5 Series. I couldn't really imagine having like 4 dudes in here, but it's not that bad space-wise. But ride quality and all that, besides the fact there's no AC and I'm sweltering right now, it's actually a really comfortable ride. I've taken this thing, actually, I've already driven this car quite a lot. I've taken this thing down to the city like twice, without missing a beat, and these wheels are not balanced properly, and they're on wobble bolts and stuff, so they the suspension wobbles a little bit, but like the tie rods are new, the dog bones are new. It definitely feels all floaty and stuff, but it rides pretty nice, and it gets a lot of attention. You can see there, I don't know if you can see, but there's a guy right there that was just staring at it. But anyway, it rides really nice. It smells great in here, maybe because of this bourbon air freshener, but also the 80s leather. Very nice interior-wise car. Like, quality-wise, compared to an E30, is like, it's not even close. This car feels so much more well put together. I would say not as well as the 90s cars. Like, I think the E34s are still like the king of, like, you know, like build quality, E32s and all that. But it's not horrible. It's pretty decent. So the windows all roll down really nicely. Yeah, not a bad car interior wise. But as for fun factor, I think that's what everyone cares to hear. The auto trans obviously kills it. You need a manual trans in one of these cars, and everyone's always known that. We've known that for decades now. The autos really suck. But it is a very comfortable cruising car with the automatic. I will say it's a nice change of pace, because all my cars are manual, and manual gets a little annoying to drive. You know, no one wants to sit in traffic in a manual. Like I said, I've taken this thing downtown, and the auto trans, you're just kind of chilling, and it's really nice. It shifts like crap. It actually doesn't shift that bad. This actually auto trans shifts really nice, but it's just slow, you know. It's an auto trans of the 80s. It's slow, and it's not that great. And you can probably hear the wind noise coming into this busted seal. But electric mirrors, which I don't believe work. No, they don't, but still a cool feature. It's a really nice daily driving car, and because it's an economy model, the gas mileage is not bad. 24 highway for the 80s, I feel like isn't that horrible compared to a lot of what we have in today's world. Gas mileage wise, my E34 with the SVD2 across the country, pretty much all highway, did 22. So 24 highway for an older car is actually not great. Now I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I should hype that up, because I feel like 18 city's not bad, but 24 highway isn't phenomenal. A little bit better than a performance motor, or I don't know, maybe it is. 2 miles per gallon more than a performance motor, but it's a performance motor of the 90s with a lot more horsepower. So then it's like, you know, but whatever. No one cares about gas mileage. We want to let's talk about fun factor. Like, I'm downshifting to go in a second. let's just do a pull and just see, you know? And I'm gonna actually film the speedometer with my phone so you guys can see how quickly it climbs. So this is about a 25, 30 mile an hour roll, floored. All the way to red line, baby, 4,500, or 4,700, I think economy model cars are. This is matted and we're still just cracking 70 miles an hour. That is hilarious, dude. I think that video kind of went bad, but it took that long, however many seconds that was, to crack 70. These are not fast cars at all. Shift's decent. Pulls, I mean, for the 80s, I guess you could say it pulls all right. Manual would be a little bit more fun, but yeah, these are slow. So imagine a car that could barely keep up with like modern day traffic. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure like the average modern day, like not even modern day, but like 2000s like Honda would, and Toyota would, you know, leave this thing in the dust. I can't remember the horsepower number. I'm gonna look it up and I'll put it in the video, but very unimpressive. I mean, we're probably talking like 170 like crank rated. So I mean, these cars would be lucky to make like 120 horse, which is just funny. So it's not fast, and you need to know that going in. But not fast doesn't mean it's not a great cruiser. It's still corners nice and fun. It's just all around is a pretty fun car to drive. I do enjoy driving it, but more so because of the fact that it's a casual driver, not because it's a, you know, fast fun car. I have my fast fun cars, so it's like with this I didn't need a fast fun car. This is gonna be totally different when I'm done with it. So that's why, like, we're just doing this for fun. So I tell you guys how boring a drivetrain is in this car. Like, you know, I don't know if you guys are gonna be like, you know, if someone wants to buy this and have it keep the drivetrain that's in it, you'd be probably pretty disappointed. It's like, here's another floor, like floored, and it's no sense of getting put back. I had to stop for a biker. We got up to 45 right there, however many seconds that was. 60. You know what, I'm gonna do a stopwatch on my phone. Dude, you know what, I came around a corner, let's just stop and floor it from a stopwatch. So here we go. Start, floor it. I'm gonna stop it when I get to 60. I don't know what the 0 to 60 time is in the 80s, but we're gonna see what it is right now. Ooh, hard shifts. We're still going. We're still going. 60. 15.65 seconds, 0 to 60 time on this car. That is not bad. And by not bad, I mean that is horrible. That was a joke. Wow. 15 seconds, dude, holy crap. This is a slow ass car. What's the 0 to 60 in E46 M3? It's 4.8. Again, you're talking a weight. Two totally different cars, but just my baseline. That's funny. I'm glad I did that. I should start doing that on more cars. I think that's kind of fun. But what's really gonna be fun is when I finish that economy E30 I have, the 325e, same drivetrain to the T, just different chassis. We're gonna drag race those two. Once it gets up and running, we're gonna drive those two and combine them. And I think it is gonna be the funniest thing ever to see how much quicker one is versus the other. And I'm guessing the E30 will be quicker because it's a lighter car. E28s are actually not that light. This car weighs, they have a range. I think like the lightest E28 is like 2,600-ish pounds, and that's the 4-banger in Europe. M20 cars I think are around almost 3,000 pounds. E34s are 3,300 pounds. So obviously it's a little bit lighter than E34, but with an M30 I think these are about 3,200. Really not light at all. So this is maybe 2,900 pounds. 15-second 0 to 60, which is just hilarious. You map the car, you do the step down, and you can hardly tell it's going anywhere. So when I say it can hardly keep up with modern day traffic, it can hardly keep up with modern day traffic. So be wary of that before you buy this. Is this going to be your fun weekend car? It could be. I don't know how you guys are, but for me, I want my powerful cars, but then I also want my chillin', enjoying myself cars. And I think this is one of those chill and enjoy yourself cars, and I think it does a really good job at that. And I don't think you'd be disappointed if that's why you bought it. If you bought it to lower it and have a classy looking 80s car, you can't beat it. It's E28s look amazing. This thing turns more heads than E34s easily, E36s. I mean, it's just a classic looking car. E28s look great. The driving wise, it's actually really fun. I'm gonna talk more about the driving capabilities of this car when I actually set it up myself and have a fun drivetrain, and that will be much better. But otherwise, like in its true form right now, yes, it's a boring, slow car, but is it still a touring BMW that can actually go around corners pretty fun? Yes, it is actually pretty fun in the corners, and it shows that it is a true BMW. And at the end of the day, even if it's slow, these are the ultimate driving machines. It might have a million, you know, body roll, whatever unit of measurement you measure, but you can still enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, not have fun. You will not have fun, but you will enjoy yourself. Like, I'm gonna hit this corner, going in at about 55. It's not bad. It's definitely body roll. It definitely feels like it kind of wants to flip, and I'm a little scared right now. Okay, I took that at 60, a little quicker than I think I should have taken it. That was actually a little scary, but that's a car with no coilovers, so what can you really say? It's not really the car's fault. It's an 80s car. It hits it in a fun way. It's a fun cruiser car feel, not a planted track car. And obviously, if you're buying a 520e, you don't want a planted track car. But anyway, just want to make a little video here talking to you guys about an E28 driving experience car. Fun factor 1. Drivability factor, maybe like an 8, just because, and this is out of 10 by the way, just because it's super drivable and everything, but in terms of like keeping up with modern traffic on the highway and stuff, it actually is a little slow, I've noticed, which does make it a little sketchy. So not a 10. Fun factor, I already did fun factor, but like speed factor, but like touring, like spirited driving factor, maybe like a 6. I mean, it's all right, but it's not that great. But when you got the radio going, windows down, it's a fun car. So this car will be totally transformed, but I just want to talk about an E28 driving experience because I don't have anything like this on my channel, so why not talk about it? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick little drive in the boring old E28. I can't wait to completely transform this car. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for the next video. It will be a paint correction on this thing, so should be pretty interesting in seeing if I burn through paint and whatnot. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.